Yo, beast mode, I go beast mode. Left, right hook, then I reload. Speed agility, breathe slow. Connect every uppercut, clean blows.
Ben Horner for Southpaw Jab, here with Liam Walsh. Always see you at the local shows, supporting the local boys, doing what you can. How's things going, you know? It's been a little while.
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, like you say, we're at the local show here tonight in Norwich. Mervyn Turner, Shamrock Promotions, yet again, repping Norwich. And without Mervyn, you know, boxing wouldn't have started taking place in Norwich because no other promoters were willing to come here. I don't know the reasons why. I don't know if it's too far out the way or what have you. But either way, long story short, Mervyn has done a great job and continues to, and he loses money on these shows as well. He's, you know, he don't make fortunes out of them, and if he does win a little bit, he's happy. But you can only tip your hat to Mervyn because all the opportunities. My brother Ryan, even, you know, after he lost to Selby, he was out of the picture for 2 years and boxed along on Norwich shows and got himself back into position to fight for the British again. But without the Norwich shows, that wouldn't have happened. You know, Sam Sexton as well got fighting regularly on Norwich shows, which got him another shot. So yeah, all the lads, we're all indebted to Mervyn really on that respect. In that respect, and there's a lot of work that goes in with these shows. A lot of there's a lot of work goes in on them, and people probably don't see it. But yeah, now at the local show, Joe Steeds just boxed, done really well. Boxed well. His second pro fight, he fought Dwayne Green. It's an in-house fight, but the thing with Dwayne is, as much as it was an in-house fight, Dwayne won't come to lose ever. He doesn't understand that his job, and he doesn't understand his job. He thinks he has to win, so he tries winning every fight. And so it was a good learning fight for Joe. I thought Joe looked really well, boxed well, dealt with Dwayne well, much better than you've seen some other highly touted novices deal with Dwayne. You know, so I was happy for Joe. Billy's just boxed well, got 6 rounds under his belt against a very good opponent as well. The opponent's smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to move around the ring. I think I might be wrong here that he won the ABAs at some point, that opponent. So he's better than his record suggests. And the journeymen. Yeah, another shout out to the journeymen, man, because they are proper men. You know, they travel this country on 2 hours' notice, and they're there and they fight, and you know, people don't see that side of it, and they're tough men. And so yeah, it's a good start to the card. 2 good wins. Billy's now got an English title fight against Adam Harper. Another very good fighter. That'll be a really good fight, that will. I know Adam personally because he comes over to Tenerife a lot. He's a good lad, Adam. He's an honest lad. He works hard. He's a clean liver. It's a really good fight. Bill and him's a good fight.
Going on to yourself a little bit here. You know, we're sort of hit the pause button. It's hard. You haven't. You're still in the gym, but like the fight, the record as such has hit the pause button.
I don't know what I have to do. I am willing and able to fight any super featherweight, any lightweight, not only in this country, in Europe, in the world. Ring me, give me 3 weeks notice, 4 weeks notice, I'll be there. You know, I don't need loads of notice because I'm in the gym all the time. I don't need loads of money because I've never had loads of money. They've never given me loads of money, so I'm happy to just turn up and fight whoever they've got for me. Albeit I'll be an underdog, all the odds against whatever, but I feel like a broken record. I feel like I'm whinging. I don't want to come on here and make out like I'm whinging, but I don't know what's going on. Someone says, you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm ready and willing to fight anybody, so I don't know. I don't know if there's an underlying problem somewhere or what. I don't actually know. I can't answer.
We now got the Super Series, a little bit heavier than what you wanted it to be. You know, like if it's there
was talks of a lightweight one about 8 months ago now, 8-9 months ago, and I did get a phone call regarding if I'd be interested. And as you know, it was a yes instantly, and I was mega excited for a couple of weeks, sitting there waiting for the call to say, yeah, it's on and you're in. I know it would have been like a wild card, or, you know, I'd have been the lowest seeded fighter in it, what have you, because I haven't boxed much at lightweight, and I'm just coming off a loss, so maybe that wouldn't have even cut it. But either way, they couldn't get the right men they wanted in it, so it didn't happen. But I was gutted. I'd love to have gone in something like that. But that's the way it is. I'd really like them Super Series. They're a move in the right direction for boxing. They're brilliant.
It forces the best to fight the best.
The best is which we all want to see. Before I ever laced the glove on, I was allowed to stay up late to watch boxing with my dad. So before I ever laced one glove on, I was watching it and absolutely loved it. So first and foremost, I'm a massive boxing fan. I follow all the fights. I watch all the fights. I follow a lot of European. I follow everyone. I watch every fight. You'll do well to come up to me and say, "Oh, did you see this fight?" And I haven't seen it, or even mention a fighter I don't really know. You know, I do follow the sport as pretty much, I think it's pretty much common knowledge throughout the sport. Anyway, me and Ryan were a bit fanatic with boxing, you know. But where was we? You were saying about
the Super Series.
Yeah, the Super Series. They're absolutely brilliant. I'm so excited about the bantamweight. It's not super bantam, is it?
Super.
Shocked a bit.
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight. It's bantam, innit? Yeah, of course it is. Because Tete and Bennett. I'm well excited about that. That is the best tournament made since that Super. It's probably the best ever tournament made. I think if you look at the quality of fighters and the time in their careers, none of them are shot to bits. They're all, you know, like when we had the Super 6 years ago with Kessler, Abraham, Alan Green, Frosch. That was good, but not. There was only one or two established at the time. I think Kessler was the favourite going into it because he was an established fighter at the time, but Ward was a bit unknown at the time. So you had it was really good, and looking back now, 10 years later or whatever it is, you think, God, there was a mega group of fighters there in a tournament. But now we've got the group of fighters, they're all young and fresh, and we all know each fighter as well, so they ain't like, oh well, who's he sort of thing. We all know every fighter, and what a tournament. You look at Tete, you think he can win that. You look at Inu and Anu, you think he can win that. You look at Bennett, you think he can win that. I'm really impressed with that. Manny Rodriguez, is it? When he beat Butler, I rate Butler highly. Butler's a very good fighter, but he was good. He is good. What a fight! He's snapping, his punch is sharp and crisp, and I don't even think he really had to excel himself too much in that fight. And yet Butler's a very, very good fighter, so I'm well excited about that one.
Finally, we'll touch on it a little bit. Your brother Ryan. You sort of switched places. We spoke about it before. You know, he was on hold, and you were sort of chugging along nicely. You know, getting the fights in regular, and you sort of switched places. We're now looking for him to be fighting Isaac Lowe. He sort of come out matchroom on a matchroom shirt.
Eddie Hearn's picked the fight up. So it's a good opportunity. This is for Ryan now because it's actually a 2-fight deal. Providing he wins the first one, obviously. It's not a 2-fight deal. Goes straight out the window if you lose the first one. But that was sort of the main reasoning behind going. And obviously, Sky is the biggest and best platform. There's no doubt about that. So it's a good opportunity for Ryan to really kick on, beat Isaac hopefully, and then he fights the winner of Ryan Doyle and Jordan Gill hopefully. I think that's the fight that might be made. If not, I think Lee Wood's in the mix somewhere as well. So the featherweights, they've got a decent little bunch of featherweights there, and the man who wins them fights and comes out on top should hopefully be pushed on in some capacity, European or even, you know, looking at. It seems like Ryan's been at British level forever, and I feel like it's not helped him at all. He seems to be. He's got stale there a little bit. He's now where he was on the rise. He sort of plateaued a little bit, and he seems to be now sticking there because he's sticking at that level. He needs something fresh, something new to say, good to go for. It's a shame he didn't get the result in Denmark. Otherwise, who knows what would happen? But that's boxing, that's life. He's got to win next fight, win well, and move on. And we haven't got a lot of years left now, have we? You know, we've got the time's ticking, so we've got to make the right decisions, and he's got to perform and look good doing it as well. Not just perform, not just win good. You know, have no regrets when it's all over.
Well, as always, it's nice to meet up with you. Nice to talk, and best of luck. Hopefully, we see you back on the screen soon.
And on another note, quickly, when I was coming through as a professional early doors, 22, 23, I was studying all the rankings. I was thinking, right, I was looking through them, I was looking through fighters, looking at their ages, looking at what point in their career they were, and I was picking people out, and I was going to the gym to Graham. I was like, Graham, I want to fight him. They were all like, Graham's going, Liam, the fringe world-class fighters, you're nowhere near ready for that, you know. But I was looking ahead I wanted to fight, like, sport. This is just a sport. You fight people on the way back down as they get older. Like, I'm hoping soon enough some of these young bucks will look at me as he's an half decent name. I'll fight him. So hopefully some of them, or the promoters or managers, look at me as a touch and get in touch, and I'll be there. You know, that's probably optimistic, but
we never know. The
youngsters, come on! I'm 32 now. I'm shot to bits. You know, call me out and we'll do it.
Awesome. Thanks for your time. Brilliant.